Good afternoon, everybody. This is a reading of the Chapter 9 test. Let's start with question 1. During the Whiskey Rebellion, farmers peacefully protested a special tax. Is that true or false? Question number 2. Washington served 3 terms as president. Is that true or false? Question number 3. Jay's Treaty barred French and British warships from American ports. Is that true or false? Question number 4. Native Americans often turned to Britain and Spain for help in preventing Americans from settling in the West. True or false? Question number 5. At first, Americans cheered the news of the French Revolution. Is that true or false? Question number 6. Shawnee Chief Blue Jackets forces were defeated by Anthony Wayne in the Battle of Fallen Timbers. Is that true or false? Number 7. In 1797, it was possible to elect a president and vice president from different parties because, under the provisions of the Constitution, the person with the second highest number of electoral votes became vice president, even though he might represent a different party than the elected president. Is that true or false? Number 8 is based on the excerpts. According to this excerpt, the reasons for the creating of a national bank include supporting the troops, paying off the public debt, and regulating trade. Is that true or false? Number 9, based on the excerpt. In this excerpt, what does Hamilton argue that the new United States government should do? Should they pay off the Confederation's government debts, or should they only pay off the Confederation government debts to foreign countries? Number 10, based on the excerpt. What does Hamilton believe will happen if all the public creditors are paid equally? Does he believe they will support the government's management of national finances, or does he believe they will reinvest their money in the government? Question number 11. Whose forces were defeated by Little Turtle in 1791? Was it General Arthur St. Clair or was it Anthony Wayne? Question number 12. What did the Virginia and Kentucky resolutions claim? Did they claim that Pinckney's treaty was biased in favor of wealthy landowners, or did they claim the Alien and Sedition Acts violated the Constitution? Number 13 is based on the chart, conflict between the United States and France. According to the chart, why did President Adams send negotiators to France? Is it because the French had begun to capture American ships, or was it because the French demanded a loan and a bribe? Question number 14, also based on the chart. What was the United States' reaction to the French agent's demand for a loan and a bribe? According to the chart, is it because the United States strengthened its military, or did the United States declare war on France? Question number 15. What was the name of the civil uprising against the taxing power of the federal government? Was it called the Tea Party Rebellion, or was it called the Whiskey Rebellion? Question number 16. The Alien and Sedition Acts were strongly supported by the Federalist Party, or the Alien and Sedition Acts were passed to strengthen the nation's military. Which of these statements best completes the sentence? Question number 17. The Proclamation of Neutrality barred which warships from American ports? The French and the English warships, or the Italian and the Spanish warships? Question number 18. Who expressed concern that political parties were a threat to the ability of people and government to work together? Was it George Washington who expressed concern, or was it Thomas Jefferson? Question number 19. Why was Jay's treaty unpopular? Is it because it did not deal with the issue of impressments, or is it because it removed the British from American soil? Question number 20 is based on the excerpt. What does the First Amendment say about the freedom of speech? Does it say Congress cannot limit the freedom of speech, or does it say that Congress can limit the freedom of speech? Question number 21 asks you to match the words on the left with the associated word on the right. So Federalist, does that match up with Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, aliens, nullify, or factions? Political parties, does that match up with Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, aliens, nullify, or factions? Residents who were not citizens, does that match up with Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, aliens, nullify, or factions? Democratic Republican, does that match up with Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, aliens, nullify, or factions? And to legally overturn, does that match up with Alexander Hamilton, with Thomas Jefferson, with aliens, with nullify, or with factions? Please feel free to rewind, go back, go forward, review this video as many times as is necessary to answer each of the questions, and then review your answers and submit. Good luck.